He might retire the inning right now, though.
We're live again.
Folks, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We are back on YouTube following a slight crash, but we got everything fixed. A recap of the previous three batters. We have a 5-3 putout to end the previous inning, then a strikeout, no, correction, a single and a stolen base, then a strikeout looking. And now up to bat would be Coffindaffer, the first baseman. Carter has been relatively stress-free in a 2-2 count with a runner in scoring position.
There's a chance to get another strikeout.
Got him! Yeah. Looking on a curveball inside corner. DeAndre Carter, how do you do?
It's a shame you guys weren't able to see that inning.
One hit, a stolen base, a man left.
One hit, no errors, no score.
We go bottom of the fourth. Nothing. Game is going by fast, folks.
Camacho.
Top of the order, Jovan Camacho will lead it off. This game is going by real fast because both teams like to be aggressive, Landon.
That's right, yeah, and both teams still on their starting pitcher as Lobianco steps on the mound for his fourth inning of work as Carter just completed his.
Outside ball one. Live here at LA Valley College. That one outside, 2-0.
Good chance here for Camacho.
Takes 3-0. All of a sudden, Lobianco is having trouble finding the zone.
Yeah. This is not the batter you want to be searching for the strike zone against. Camacho.
He may have just said, let's give him a walk.
Pirates have 2 hits.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Dan Lawfrey.
Dan Lawfrey will step in. Chance with a runner on and less than 2 outs. One of the few we've seen.
Yeah. And that's Lobianco's first walk of the day, actually, believe it or not.
He's been on point.
He's been very on point. Only giving up 2 hits.
There goes Camacho. Throw is in time again. Big dart by Stein. Both catchers showing out today.
Yeah, I don't like when it happens to us, though.
Yeah, well,
it's very unfortunate. It's it's sad
I mean,
because you get a runner on the base pass finally, right? And then get caught stealing
Well, to
immediately.
play devil's advocate, when neither team is hitting well, I think they're trying to maximize their opportunities with men on base
Yeah.
because they know they're not going to get a lot of hits. 1-1. And why would you run if Laurie is now at the plate, and I believe he's one of the better hitters
He is.
on the squad?
That he is. I mean, yeah, you of course want to get in scoring position early on with no outs. That's definitely got something to do with it. And as we talked, these Pirates and the other two teams affiliated are very aggressive on the base pass. It's something that they like.
And that's the wrong.
Batting fielder number 35.
That's the downside of getting caught stealing at second base is you get a hit batter now, and you would have had 2 runners on, and now there's just a replacement at first base with
Right.
1 out.
Yeah, you would have had 2 runners and no outs. Almost asking for trouble, but like you said, totally different situation now after the hit by pitch.
Eli Payton, first AB, grounded to third. There's one. They'll throw to first. It is wide. That was almost a good turn
Close one.
over there from Poe
Now batting
over to Lujan and back to Coffindaffer, but not quite. Force out at second. There's 2 gone.
So yeah, once again, these Pirates batters just replacing the man on first.
And they're beating the ball onto the ground. I mean, they're not lifting well. Lift and separate. That's the old launch angle. That one gets away. It'll allow player to get to second base.
That's wild.
So Eli Payton will move up. Wild pitch.
And you hate to keep reminiscing about the past, but imagine the situation right now if he was not caught stealing.
Bases would be
Bases would be loaded. Probably with no outs and start to maybe bring in some
or at
runs.
the very least you'd have runners second and third
Right, with 1 out or
with
something.
less. Instead, a ground ball to third in the dirt. Good pick over there by Coffindaffer to end the inning. The Pirates get a walk. Was it a walk or a hit, actually?
1 hit. Yeah.
1 hit,
2 walks.
2 walks. They leave a man at second. 1 caught stealing. We go to the top half of the 5th. It's zip, zip.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, still no score.
Alex Laureano with both pitchers dealing in the top half of the 5th. Strike 1. That one over the head of the second baseman, and it is a knock into the gap. Good cut over there by Laurie. Keeps the runner at first base. Outside corner. Check on the runner, 0-1. Runner at first base, nobody out. So the 0-1 is upstairs, 1-1. SoCal, nothing really on the base pass so far. Carter has been strong. In the dirt, good block by Buglino back there.
And in this league, just from this month that we've almost gone by now, it's a rare sight to see for the pitcher to be still on the mound here in the fifth inning. But he's done well so far. Both pitchers have, and
that's when you know they got it going. Check at the runner at first again, safe.
before this showing today for Carter, he had only pitched 10 total innings in his 3 games of work.
That ball is lifted into left, but coming in on it will be Peyton for the out. 1 down.
He's now about to reach half his total inning pitches for the season.
Think he goes a complete game? What do you say?
I don't think Rob will do that.
No, well, unless there's some sort of big lead, which obviously we're nowhere near right now. No score. Top of the 5th inning. Outside, ball 1. Both these teams stifled on offense. It is the exact opposite of the game we covered last time these two played.
That's right, yeah. Both teams heads were high, bats were flying, except for the Pirates. They were struggling batting-wise, but still, I mean, the runs were coming in for both teams. Pirates kind of waited until the end. As you said, they like to dig themselves a hole early on and
they only
try
scored
to claw.
3. It was, what, a 6-3 final? Correct? Or was it more than that?
I'd have to check, which I can do. It was most definitely a 12-5
Wow,
win.
I was very off. 12-5. So, yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
SoCal did much better in their home park on offense, probably because they knew the dimensions of their park a little bit
they know
better.
their field, yeah. And they're a strong team. They're a tough team. Their bats are good, and as we've seen now, at least LoBianco has been pitching very well on the mound for the Shepherds. He's only walked 2 batters, and that just came there in the 4th inning. Before that, he was pitching very perfectly. Only gave up a couple hits as well.
3-1. Most DeAndre has really been behind all day. Gave up a hit towards the gap, and now a 3-1 count. To Samuel Rudd, who in his first at bat flew to center. 0 for 1. One good hitters count, but popped it up to short. Over there is Branzel for the out. 2 down. Just like that, there's another runner on first
Now
with
batting
two
the
away.
center fielder, number 1,
KJ Moo Young will step in now.
And this was the KJ that reached first on an error at third base, and then he got caught stealing second by Old Faithful Buglino behind the plate.
Both catchers with at least one caught stealing today. I believe Buglino has one, and then Stein has 2.
A rare sight to see for this league. But I mean, we've seen so many steals, but not many throwouts.
Well, and part of that is catcher accuracy as opposed to the runner and a good jump. These catchers have been really good today.
They have. They've both been on their game. It's a position that doesn't get a lot of glory or recognition, but they've been doing great today.
Outside corner, 2-1. So Carter has gotten behind on a couple of hitters, but has made some pitches where it counts. Got a couple of guys to pop up.
Just curious to see what will finally break this stalemate.
Right.
It's been a long, just chess match really between these two teams.
It's like both of these two teams are staring each other down, waiting for the first to flinch.
Right. And the Pirates did give up those 2 errors.
Right.
And that would have been the chance for the Shepherds to come in there and expose the defensive mistakes, but DeAndre Carter on the mound was able to work his way out of that hole like he has many times before.
Folks, this game has only gone an hour and a half, and we are already in the 5th inning. We've averaged about 10 minutes an inning, so nothing too crazy. But there's a walk, and now all of a sudden some traffic for DeAndre Carter. 2-1, 2 out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 9, Shane Poe.
And Shane Poe, the second best hitter in average, but really the best player on the team with a chance for a 2-out RBI. They're smelling blood over there. For SoCal.
Sounds like a spot for as a catcher is going to run out and talk to.
Yeah, which is exactly why they're going to go have a chat.
Yeah, exactly. Remind him, hey, this guy's dangerous. You got 2 runners on now, 2 outs, so still a very savable inning. But Shane Poe's bat.
Not only that, but trying to mix up the signs. Great block by Buglino. I don't think he's let one past him today.
Except for the very first pitch of the game.
Very first pitch?
That was wild. That wasn't even, he couldn't have even gotten that one. So Shane Poe, 0 for 2 so far, did reach on a walk in the first inning and flew out to center field in the third. 1-1 count with 2 outs.
Outside corner, strike 2. It's a big call in this situation.
Yeah, that one probably wasn't a strike, if we're being honest.
Oh, Carter likes it for sure.
Yeah. And that's a huge call, as you said. Now it's a 1-2 count, 2 outs. This is a much better situation for Carter on the mound than if it were a ball, 2-1.
This is the biggest opportunity since the first inning for the Shepherds, where they had runners on second and third, and Carter got out of it, and now he gets a swing and a miss. Big strikeout. DeAndre Carter, what a day. 5 innings so far, has yet to be pulled.
Still scoreless.
Still scoreless, bottom 5.
That was huge. Let's see what happens here in the bottom.
We've been praising Baglino all day. Let's see if we can get this inning started with a knock for the Pirates. He steps in to lead it off.
Bianco starting his 5th inning of work after Carter just finished his. As we've said, this game has seemed like a chess match, and both players keeping their pitchers out there, matching each other's.
I was going to say, it's like
inning.
they're keeping each other motivated by trying to one-up each other.
Right.
Fouled off. 0-2. This is really the best pitching performance we've seen pretty much all season from the Pirates.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time, there would have been a pitching change by now.
Yeah.
Whether it for performance or just, pitch count
Workload,
wise. Yeah, just, wow.
Chin music, 1-1. Pitchers are trying to own the box today. Push a couple of players off the plate. Upstairs.
Fighting back in the count. Tied it up now, 2-2.
2-2.
Let's see what Lobianco throws. Another one.
3-2. He's only allowed 1 walk. This would be his 2nd. If he loses it.
And talk about discipline at the plate. He was down 0-2. 3 balls in a row, close balls too, except for the one at the face.
Instead, pops it up, third base side, a long run over there and makes the play. Laureano, Alex over there made a marvelous catch down the line.
Number 11, Lee Branzel.
Lee Branzel with 1 down. A lot of pop-ups today.
Yeah.
Landon.
Branzel another one. And the 2nd inning, he flew out to right field. Got it in the outfield at least.
Why do you think that is? Are they just not staying over the top of the ball?
Yeah, I mean, of course, popping up the ball means you're underneath it. A lot of pitches have been down and outside, as we've seen from both pitchers. Umpire has been calling it. So when you're expecting kind of a low down and outside ball, you might be swinging a little lower.
And they're going pull side too,
right.
So they're not trying to get the ball the other way. That one fouled off 0-1 for Branzel.
When you finally get one in your sweet spot that you like, you've been seeing a lot of low balls, so you're probably going to tend to swing still a little lower and pop it up like we've seen so many times.
0-2. Outside corner, got him looking, delayed call.
Now batting the 2nd baseman, number 13, Nolan Langley.
Lobianco with a K. Langley steps in with 2 away.
And man, these pitchers have just been on their game today.
Painting the corners.
Yeah. But it's Nolan Langley up to bat. As we've said earlier, had the homer against this team. Beautiful center field home run. That was an away game.
It's on the road. To the deepest part of the yard, too, I believe.
Yeah.
Center field is, at least at La Habra High School, which is where we were, was the deepest part of their park.
Yeah, probably somewhere 370-ish.
Yeah.
I think this field is slightly bigger than that one, if I had to guess.
I thought it was smaller.
Really?
From the naked eye, yeah.
Huh.
Again, naked eye.
Yeah, I think
much
the opposite.
different than
Actually measuring
Yeah.
and having real numbers to provide.
that one into the left. Oh, what a play! It's short. Throw to first is way wide. What a play over there by Lujan just to keep it in the infield. The ball's retrieved at first by Coffendaffer. That'll be a base hit.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 31, Troy Anderson.
So Troy Anderson with a opportunity with one on at first and two away.
Another guy popped out to center field in the third inning. 0 for 1.
What do you think they're going to steal?
They'll probably try. We'll see. I don't know. Stein has been on his game behind the plate.
Yeah, they may think twice. Good curveball over the middle, strike one.
Yeah, I'd be a lot more weary of stealing if I were the Pirates. Anderson's going to go talk to third base coach.
That could be an instruction as to maybe where to hit the ball. I don't know what they could be discussing because there's two outs. So it's not like they can drop a bunt, right?
Right.
Unless they really trust his speed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the conversation was about. We'll see if we can tell on the next swing here.
Unless there was an issue with a sign that they weren't just picking up. Checking the runner at first. Again, that one gets away. There goes the runner to second base. So the pickoff attempt goes awry. So Nolan Lingley will be in scoring position. And Anderson with a chance to drive in the first and only run of the game so far.
Be real careful where you place this ball.
The
Did show
0-1,
bunt.
he did show bunt, so we were right. Our hunch was correct. It's 1-1. Well, now does the strategy change with a runner at second base?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, still have two outs. You got to be really careful here. I mean,
I would swing. I mean,
yeah.
1-1 again. That one nearly hits him, but it is inside. 2-1. We're in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Two and two. Lobianco, much like Carter, has worked well today in all facets, but especially in these rare jam situations.
Anderson did not care for the strike call there from the umpire. Kind of pointed down there at the catcher, probably telling him.
Oh, he swung in the dirt. Swung in the dirt to end the inning. Big breaker. Pirates leave a man at second base. It's still 0-0. We're going top six. Lujan steps in. It's still zip zip, man. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. We got nothing on the board.
My oh my, what a wonderful day. And guess what? Carter's having a wonderful day. It's his 6th inning of work now.
I believe that is the longest we've seen a starter go this season.
Definitely, yeah. He's sitting pretty at 77 pitches now after that one he just threw. That was a ball.
So what do you think? They got to give him at least 3 days rest after this, right?
He's gonna have some rest.
They
Yeah.
they wouldn't throw him.
And Carter did confide in me that he loves playing MLB The Show, so definitely some video games in his future after this performance here today.
No, he should only be using his thumbs. So I don't think it would be.
Yeah, I wonder how strenuous that would be.
Is that in the contract?
That one in the dirt. 2-1.
Just curious to see what the game plan is here.
Yeah, I don't
No
know
one
what his
warming up.
season high is in pitches, or the team season high in pitches. 'Cause
Yeah.
Urban only went 2. That one is outside, I believe, 3-1.
There's no one warming up in the bullpen. I see a couple people sitting over there, maybe getting ready to start thinking about
this
warming
is
up.
Carter's game. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that Burnell really wants to try to get him this win if the offense can really pick it up. That one fouled off. Count goes full.
And one way he's able to stick in this game, which we've seen a lot before, a lot of full counts, right? We've talked about this
Yeah.
before, where a lot of these pitchers get full counts very frequently, at least averaging like 1 per inning, and that'll really up your pitch count.
But we haven't seen that.
We haven't
much
seen many
today,
full
no.
counts, no. And that's another reason why he's been able to stay on the mound for so long here.
That one flared to left center. Laurie over there for the out. One away.
Now batting the catcher number 21, Brett Stein.
It's just such an interesting game, right? Where both pitchers on either team really on their game, and the bats of either team really just aren't showing up too much here.
We came into this talking about how well that SoCal was hitting. We had 2 big stars. We spoke about this man right now who will lace a ball to center, and it is caught. There's a line out, 2 away. Brett Stein out on 1 pitch. He came in with a 455 batting average. Shane Poe had 385, and they haven't had a hit today.
No, they haven't. Far from it. Shane Poe struck out once already, flew out to center, got a walk, and Rhett, a walk for himself, fly out to center as well, and a 5-3 putout.
So both guys 0 for 3. That one poked through the hole.
Well, maybe I have to shoot.
Base hit over there. The shift was on. That's a good piece of hitting. And Drew Sawyers will come up. Actually, Drew Sawyers with the hit.
Now batting the right fielder number 6, Aaron Zubiotti.
Aaron Zubiotti will step in with again 2 outs, runner at first.
Season high for pitches for Carter is 103, which is better than the last 2.
Season high pitches for Carter, and this is what we haven't seen as broadcasters just covering the team, but is 103. That one pokes through the third base hole, into left, back-to-back singles, 2 on, 2 out. So Carter is probably the one pitcher who can go the deepest on this team.
Now batting the first baseman number 8, Brendan Coffendaffer.
Coffendaffer with a chance. 2 on, 2 out. 103 pitches the season high, so he definitely can go close to, if not the complete distance, if that's what Burnell decides to do, unless he gets into trouble here. That one is in the dirt, ball 1.
Yeah, as of right now, he's somewhere in the 80s, mid 80s right now after the update we had at the top of the inning, where he was at 77. did face a full count.
It's 4 hits for them. So that's fine.
Now the hits starting to pile up for the Shepherds. And the pitch is starting to fly wide.
And that could be a sign, losing control, right?
Yeah. And it can happen in an instant. It can happen immediately. Where, I mean, even in this inning, the 6th inning here, he had 2 flyouts to center field, back to back. And then 2 singles right away.
It's my fault I talked to him in the dugout.
In the dirt, 3-0. Inside, so all of a sudden, Carter is in some trouble. They do have a base open at third if they choose to just let him get on here.
Sort of sense it in Carter's body language on the mound. You can kind of feel it slipping away, the control he's had on the game so far.
Got the corner. 3-1.
We talked about that corner. It's been there all game. Should keep going back to it.
Pitcher's best friend is usually a double play. In this case, it's been the corner all night, all day. Swung on and missed. Big pitch. Count goes full. The runners will be in motion.
That was huge. Fight back from a 3-0 count. 2 runners on. Carter, another chance to dig his way out of a hole here. Keep the game scoreless.
Long look. High leverage pitch, time called. Important time if you're the batter there. Reset.
Yeah.
It's a big moment in this game.
Both the pitcher and the batter know it. Carter taking a long look, batter taking a long
Yes.
breath. Very big moment here.
Carter with the runners going, gets the swing and miss, and gets out of another jam. DeAndre Carter leaves 2 runners stranded with a K swinging. 0-0, bottom 6.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, still scoreless after the
pitches for Lobianco, so he's even more in control than Carter. A bunt. Tough throw, way wide. He popped it and going two. That is Andrew Tovar, 9, 10, and 1. So that is a big moment. Wide throw for Lobianco.
Number 9, Jack Burke.
Yeah, huge one, and that's the second error on the pitcher. And they both have awarded these Pirates bases. And now you got a runner, a very capable runner on second base in scoring position with no outs. Jack Burke up to bat.
Of note, an interesting game note here. The Pirates have a even record 0-0 and a tie because of some stadium difficulties in a game they recently played. When they are playing in the 6th, 7th, or 8th inning, it's 0-0 right now. When they are tied, and it is now the bottom of the 6th. They have a 3-1 record leading after the 7th, a 3-1 record after the 8th, and when trailing after the 6th, the Pirates are 0-8. So a tale of two different teams, depending on what the lead looks like.
Yeah, definitely not a team that can rally in the last couple innings. But
if they're playing with an even score,
yeah, kind of a clean
sort of
slate.
a different scenario. Tovar will go to third. It's another beautiful bunt. Throw to first is a lot more accurate from Lobianco. And there's one away. And what do you think the reasoning for the bunt there was? It's because it's so late in this game, they want to get the lead?
Yeah, I mean, look, Andrew Tovar is now sitting at third base, only one out. All you need is a sacrifice.
And with the way that Carter is pitching, one run might be all you need.
Yeah, you'd love to get, if you're the Pirates staff and coaches, you'd love to get Carter this win, as he's really worked for it now, sitting probably around 90 pitches after that longer inning than what he was used to there in the top of the 6th. Another bunt.
Another bunt. That's a squeeze, and the runner is safe. Their throw to first is in time. 3 straight bunts. And the Pirates grab a 1-0 lead after manufacturing a run on an error. How about that?
Fielder number 1, Dan Lockery.
So just as I was saying, a sacrifice from Camacho, but not in the sense that we thought it was going to be.
No.
He bunts it right in front of home plate, but
the ball just died on that turf.
That was really risky. But they get it, and another bunt. They maybe cracked the code here. They're making the pitcher really run.
Well, they're trying to make the pitcher field his position.
Yeah.
This is a team on the season coming in. Not a great batting average, only .236. They look to remain undefeated at home. They have yet to lose. Here, race to the bag. The pitcher will take it to end the inning. But the Pirates manufacture a run on an error from Lobianco of all things. It's 1-0.
1 run.
No hits.
1 error.
1 error.
We are 1-0 Pirates.
1-0 Pirates. We're going to go to the top half of the 7th. We are top of the 7th. And guess what? DeAndre Carter has been removed in favor of JP Carey. And that means that DeAndre Carter, following the run scored on the error, will qualify for the win if this lead holds up.
And it's a much-deserved win.
Yes, it is.
If it holds up. And hopefully the relieving pitcher or pitchers can do that for their teammate. It's a really well-earned.
All 2-0. That previous run in the last half of the inning unearned on Lobianco because of the error.
And we were talking in between innings, you and and I really do think that inning was just specifically designed to try to pick up Carter the win if the lead holds. I mean, every batter that came up to bat bunted. Didn't even try after the first error to get to second base, the runner from Macho.
Tara looking to stay undefeated at home, improved to 4-9 overall and 3-2 in league play.
Now batting the left fielder, number 23, Brandon Adams.
But this is what's interesting about the game of baseball. You put all of the previous innings of work in the hands of another pitcher.
Right.
As he walks his first batter he faces.
It would be Carter's second win of the season. He's 1-2 overall coming into this game, and that ERA will certainly dip much lower than the 3.21.
Yep.
It may be under 2.
He went a full 6 innings.
Or under 3, I mean to say.
Yeah, that should dip him under 3, somewhere in the high 2s.
Fouled off. Claire coming into his season, a 4.5 ERA. 3 games played, all out of relief. He's worked a total of 6 innings, so he's one of those short relievers that will come in for an inning, maybe an inning and a half.
Yeah.
3 earned runs on his line. But you know what's scary? In the 12 games, he has 8 walks. Which isn't terrible, but in his 6 appearances. So that's, if we're dividing, that one popped to center, 1 down, following a walk to the leadoff batter.
That's great for JP to get the first out under his belt.
Batting the extra hitter, number 16.
If we're looking at his innings pitched per walks, that's about 4 walks per every 3 innings. Is that about right? Yeah. I'm good with statistics. That one gets away, but the runner at first, I think, is hurt or slow to get up at the very least, because he didn't advance to second and held there. Did he? I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Did he jam his hand in the bag when he slid? He's
possibly. He's kind of
holding his shoulder.
It's definitely a little bit of agony, breathing hard there.
Yeah, it doesn't look to be terrible, but here comes the trainer for the Shepherds to give it a look.
So it's interesting. I mean, that would have definitely gotten him to second base. That was
easily
big error from JP. Claire, it's not counted as an error.
That's not an error because he didn't advance.
He didn't advance, so it's nullified.
Nullified. Again, we spoke about records for the Pirates leading after the 6th. Actually, leading after the 6th, they're 3-1. Leading after the 7th, they're 3-1. And leading after the 8th, they're 3-1. So looking to improve to 4-1 overall.
Those are probably all the same 4 games.
Same 4 games, I'm sure, yeah.
Trainer's still taking a look over at Alex Laureano. Looking a little bit in better spirits. He's over on the foul side by first base.
Oriano has been pretty reliable over there at third. But not a lot to speak of except for a single and a walk. 1 for 2, and then grounded to third. Correction, grounded to short in the second inning. So he's 1 for 2 with a single. That's about it.
Still groaning as he was trying to walk back to back to the dugout rather.
See if he gets pulled. It looks like he's coming out of the game, and we're going to have a pitch runner. Yep.
Yeah.
So here comes Cameron Kelly. Cameron Kelly, he's listed as a pitcher, but I'm sure he could play other positions.
Now in at first for the Shepherds, number 34, Cameron Kelly.
So pinch runner after the injury. He walks to the dugout on his own 2 feet, thankfully.
Cameron Kelly, a right-hander, 5'11", 175 out of Pensacola State College. Strike one. So we resume the action here. Samuel Rudd steps in. Ball outside. So JP is in a bit of a sticky situation now. 1 on, 1 out. You know, the tough part, I would think, Landon, pressure as a reliever is to hold up the wind for your starting pitcher. You don't want to let him down.
Yeah.
The teammate, when he throws so well, that one fouled off.
There's a lot of pressure, and I mean, even more so when you have
Only a 1-run lead.
Yeah, 1-run lead, and your starting pitcher had such a great showing throughout 6 full innings of work, setting up his team for success. And it's, as we said, it's just all lies in the hands of another couple guys.
What a play back there by Buglino to keep the ball from getting away. Man. Two and two. JP with a throw. That one grounded just short. Over to second, 1. Over to first. Double play.
Nice.
6-4-3 to end the inning. And it maintains the 1-run lead for the Pirates as we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. Left fielder Eli Payton will step in. Bottom 7. 1-0 Pirates.
A little bit of State Farm insurance would do well here for these Pirates.
Yeah. They're not wearing khakis, though, so.
Nobody is named Jake on the field.
No. Not today, anyway.
There's a new pitcher for the Shepherds. Just threw his first pitch of the game, and it was a strike.
1 is a ball, 1-1.
So both teams switching out their pitchers in the same exact inning. Very interesting to see in a league like this where you have both pitchers on either team just really giving their all, playing some amazing baseball on the mound at the same exact time. Gonna pause for a little bit of time here. A defensive substitution, it looks like.
15.
I thought it was 15. Is that 15?
I don't know. I will just tell her not to call it.
I think it's 15. That's a strike. Down and away.
Good take there with 2 strikes. He already has a single on the day. In the 4th inning, progressed to second base off a wild pitch and was held up there. Popped out rather, to the third baseman in the 1st inning.
That ball is off the catcher, 2-2.
So it's both teams that have to settle in with their brand new pitcher here in the 7th. Some pitching woes to get the 7th inning started on both sides. JP was able to dig his way out of it for the Pirates.
That ball popped to short. The sun is an issue. Caught. Lujan makes the play.
Now batting the third base.
1 down.
Number 28, Darren Taylor.
So Darren Taylor with a chance as the Pirates cling to a 1-0 lead. Saunders is the new pitcher.
Feels weird to say it out.
That's a strike. It's 0-2. Also now in the game in left field, Samuel Rudd is listed as 16 on the roster. However, yes, he is in left. So he moves to left, which means number 23, Brandon Adams, moves to third base. So they just switch positions. Just to get a little bit of housekeeping. 1-2. That ball is lifted to left. It's got carry and it is gone. How about that? Eli Payton with a solo shot. Correction, Darren Taylor with a solo shot to left field. A big-time home run that gives The Pirates an extra cushion. It's a 2-0 lead. First pitch is in there for a strike. So Saunders comes in out of the bullpen, gives up a leadoff home run. Correction, a 1-out home run.
2-0 count.
2-0 the count.
And what a shot that was. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know it was a homer off the bat, though. It didn't.
No, it
seem
didn't sound that way. And the way it was carrying, it looked like it took a while to get to that point.
Yeah.
So Andrew Buglino now, the catcher, takes in the dirt for the walk. So a home run and a walk with 1 out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11, Lee Branzel.
And Branzel now with a chance to continue the onslaught.
I have not been able to do a home run call yet.
Sorry,
Sad about it.
you'll get one. You'll get one. I have 2.
I've seen 3 home runs.
No, so-
and I've been color every time.
Every time. I've had 2, and both have been with you. Oh, that ball is ripped to third. It'll be a double play. Oh, boy, was that a rocket over there. And it'll end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, a walk. Nobody left. But a solo shot off the bat of
1 run, 1 hit, no error.
Darren Taylor
Pirates.
will give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. We go top 8.
TJ Young.
KJ Muyang, bottom of the order. And we go top half. How big is that insurance run at this stage of the game? Because you get the best hitters of SoCal's lineup coming up.
I mean, if I was him, right when I walked back into the dugout, I would immediately go, Nationwide is on your side.
Really? Oh, that's corny.
I would. It's huge. It's huge, Justin. Big insurance run. Now they're up by 2. JP did walk the first batter he faced of relief, and then he kind of tightened things up and was able to get them all out quickly.
We spoke about their best pitching performance as a team, and guess what that final score was? It was a 2-0 win against East LA. They've allowed 4 runs as a staff in every game except that one up until today.
Do we have it?
I think we do.
The offense, unlike today, has performed well, scoring 4 runs in more than half of their games and scoring 31 combined across 4 games of the last few weeks. That one is grounded to short. Branzel to Tovar for the out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 9, Shane Poe.
Here comes Poe with nobody on base.
Renzel's been great all game over there in shortstop position. Had the one error early on in the game and really tightened it up thereafter.
Curveball, outside corner, 0-1. Top of the 8th, 2-0 Pirates, a pitcher's duel today. Ball grounded to short. There's Branzel again, 2 down. We have 1
Now batting
in the 7th.
shortstop, number 19, Andrew Lujan.
1 in the 6th. That's it.
And a ton of goose eggs for the Shepherds.
Nothing for the Shepherds on 4 hits.
A real chance to go 3 and out. 1, 2, 3 inning. Which would be huge for the Pirates and the pitching staff. Do have a pitcher warming up for the Pirates. Possibly looking to close.
Clear way outside. Looking forward to their next game. Would be tomorrow, as we are scheduled for that, against the Arroyo Seco Sentinels. A doubleheader, but 2 different teams. I believe the SVL Bucks are the second game. Stay tuned for the second game for today at LA Valley College between GCCL
Hitman.
and the SoCal Hitmen, who will be coming in to join the party.
And there's a 4-ball walk from JP. The 4th one being wild. Not a good look here.
So a 2-out walk will bring a pitching change. So a 4-out save, most likely on the table.
That at-bat will garner a mound visit from the manager.
No, it's a pitching change.
Is it going to be a pitch change? It is.
He signaled,
You called it. I'm sorry.
He signaled to the bullpen.
Just going to stop the bleeding before the bleeding gets too bad.
That's 4-out save will be, get the jersey number in a sec. Just turn, kid. Just turn. And he hasn't yet.
He's a lefty.
And it's a lefty, so that narrows down our choices.
Number 33, it looks like.
You're Josh Yosman.
Yosfan, who has been lights out this year, Josh Yosfan, has been completely
For the Pirates, number
unhittable.
23, Josh Yosfan.
Yeah, this is the guy you definitely want to come out on the mound here with a 2-run lead in the 8th. You got 2 outs. As you said, need 4 more outs to close this thing out for the Pirates.
He struck out 10. A completely blank ERA, zeros on the board in 9 2/3 innings of work. So talk about your Kenley Jansen type closer. Not that we're heaping the kind of velocity praise on Josh, but he has been absolutely dynamic and dynamite out of the bullpen.
That he has. And it's against a team that has shown that they can hit, right? The Shepherds with the 12-5 win against these guys, and they have a good record, as you said, second in the division. So it's still an achievable, comeback for the Shepherds if they really want to try to do so.
For Carter, again, we said his record would improve to 2-2, but it would be his 3rd quality start, having gone 6 innings. Actually, his 2nd, sorry. His 2nd quality start.
TK, can you plug it in? Yeah, it should right.
So Rhett Stein now takes strike 1. One for 3.
This is your stand.
55 strikes to 21 balls on the ratio for him this year. A .83 whip. Walks and hits per innings pitch. Whip.
Oh.
Only given up 7 hits. And the runs he's allowed, he has had 2 runs scored, but they've been unearned. So that's the reason for the 0 ERA. It's a 2-1 count. With 2 outs. High. Back pick. Good stop over there at first by Tovar.
Yeah, it was interesting call by Buglino to throw that one to first, honestly.
I wouldn't have done that in this situation.
No, definitely not. But great job once again by Tovar.
That ball popped to center, actually has some carry, still going back to the track, and an over-the-shoulder play by Lowry to end the inning. Beautiful play and beautiful catch. 2-0, bottom 8. Pirates looking to secure the win. So Nolan Lingley, the man who hit a 3-run bomb, to lead it off. Bottom 8. Saunders still on the mound, throws the first pitch, which is a bullet to center, but hangs up out there for Young. 1 down, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting the designated hitter number 31, Troy Anderson.
Troy Anderson now.
2 on the day, flew out to center field and struck out swinging in the 5th inning. He's had a nice little rest since the 5th inning. So we're here in the 8th.
That's what happens when you don't play in the field.
Yeah.
Gotta just swing the bat. That one is upstairs and inside 1-0. Swung on and missed way outside the zone. Fished for that. Popped up out of play. 1-2. Again, the Pirates would improve to a winning record in conference play, 3-2, or league play, however you want to say it. 4-9 overall, 4-9-1, following a tie. Ground ball to short. Easy throw to first with a stretch. 2 down.
Seems to be a quick inning so far here in the bottom of the 8th.
For who? Us? That's Ryan Camacho.
Ryan Camacho.
Yep.
Ryan Camacho will
This is his
step
first
in
Correct.
for
Now entering the
his
game, number 2, Ryan Camacho.
battery mate
And he's been huge.
for Tovar over there.
His
Yeah,
batting average sitting at
Camacho.
473.
Actually, no, that's 476. 20 hits and 22 total bases to start the year. So the brother tandem, and that one hits him. So he doesn't get a chance to swing the bat.
Is this OPP on there?
His batting average will get his on
Now
base
batting
in just a
hitter number
second.
9, Jack Burke.
It was interesting to put him in for Andrew Tovar, the guy who had the homer.
And he's been good on base so far this year.
521.
521 on base. I was just going to go look it up. So that is a well above league average mark.
He gets on base once again.
There's 2 down, though, so we'll see how much of an impact it has. Jack Burke. Did I say Jack Burke? Was that correct? Yes. Extra hitter, bottom of the order.
And continue from the
Once again, everybody stay tuned for the second game here today at LA Valley College. Not technically a doubleheader. It will start at 4 o'clock. It is the GCCL Bucks against the Hitmen. SoCal Hitmen will come in at around 4 o'clock. Check it first. That one was close. Landon will be on the call for that. He'll take over play-by-play duties along with our fellow broadcast partner, Charlie Gonzalez. Also follow, that one is again very close. The runner just back in. Follow our social media accounts for post-game interviews and content on Instagram. At VC Pirates is the handle. So that one is upstairs. 1-2. Throw again, unable to be controlled over there at first by Coffindaffer.
Big moment right here for Saunders with 2 outs on the mound. You get him out here, you still have a chance.
Big lead over there at first. Swing, foul off. Two nothing the score. Bottom of the 8th. Pirates looking to win their 4th of the year.
Wow.
Stolen base.
What a catch.
Great catch over there to keep the ball from going into center field. Looking for their second win in their last 3 games. A 10-8 win Inland Valley Bucks as soon as they came home. That was the home opener. And then a 7-2 loss on Wednesday. Fouled off.
You got the starting pitcher, DeAndre Carter, fighting to go get the foul ball.
Get the foul ball.
With the man on deck, Camacho.
Yeah, that would be
Sure, Carter's happy with himself, the performance he gave all 6 innings.
On outside, 2-2. Carter's final line, 6 innings. Get as many Ks as we can.
Full count.
Full count, 3-2.
free to keep it.
And a walk. So 2 on, 2 out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Jovan Camacho.
Terrible. Pirates, they're weird calls.
So Camacho in his 3 at-bats has lined out to the shortstop, has walked, and did get out on a sacrifice bunt in the 6th. Brought in that first run.
Over the middle, strike 1.
He has a chance here for a little bit more insurance for the Pirates. The runner on second.
Swung on and missed. Good fastball, upper part of the zone. 0-2. Up, throw to third, not even close. Another stolen base.
Wish we could have seen a double steal there.
Yeah.
Or Ryan Camacho, yeah. Usually, if a runner goes for third, the runner at first, the trail runner also is going to
It should go, yeah.
decide to take off. But instead, now there's runners at the corners.
Still 2 outs.
And there goes the runner from
Little late.
first. I don't know if that was planned or if that was just a better read on the pitcher windup.
That's probably planned. If they throw the second, I think they would trust the
1-2. Throw to first, runner back in time. Now they're paying attention over there.
Yep, they are, yeah. As I was saying, they got the very quick 2 outs right off the bat. Now a little trouble here in the bottom of the 8th.
Runner back at first. The second check over there. There goes the runner again, popped up and out of play. Foul ball.
We haven't had long at bats this game.
No, we have not.
Not many consecutive foul balls. This might be one of the longest at bats so far, and it hasn't been too long.
Outside. 2-2. There goes the runner again, swung on and missed. They won't throw, but that was the last out of the inning. So the Pirates will look to wrap it up and get their 4th win of the year and their 2nd at home and improve to 3-2 overall in league play with 3 outs in the top half of the 9th inning. It will be Yost fans' 2nd save of the season if he's able to wrap it up. Drew Sawyer's up to bat, trying to have the last gasp for the Shepherds if they can get anybody on here.
The game rests in the palm of Josh Yosefin.
Oh, what a pitch. Curveball, outside corner. Strike 1.
And it's a good palm to be rested in, right?
Huh?
It's a good hand to be rested in.
Yeah.
The whole game.
Every single pitch, out, hit, leads to this moment.
Right. And it would give Carter the win.
It would. Much deserved win, as we've talked about already. 2nd of the season, and it would be Yosefin's 2nd save of the season.
Yep. 2-2.
Bunch of 2s. 2-2, 2nd save, 2nd win.
As Scully would say, deuce is wild, although it's not quite because it's not the 2nd inning.
He's not the 2nd inning. He did it.
Got him.
Not.
Swung on and missed. There's K number 11 for a Yost fan.
A big K.
Yeah.
Huge K.
Right fielder, number 6, Aaron Zubiotti.
A capital K, if you will.
Well, you're really leaning into it, aren't you?
I am. Let's just have fun this last
Yeah,
second.
right. Lefty delivers. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Down 2-0.
Once again, folks, tune into the VC Pirates Instagram page at the conclusion of this game. Pretty much happens almost immediately after, I've noticed. Like,
For
very
interviews,
quickly.
yes, it does.
It's like almost immediate.
It does.
Yeah, we'll be going live on there with a couple interviews with
Our game day ops staff.
Yeah, players, coaches, all that kind of stuff.
Popped up. Left field corner. Unable to run it down over there is Peyton. 2-1. 2-2. Ball grounded to second. Slow roller. Going to be a tough play. Good play by Lingley. 2 down.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8, Brendan Coffendaffer.
And the Shepherds are down to their final out.
All rests on the bat of Brendan Coffendaffer, who has struck out in all 3 appearances at the plate today.
That's a tough day.
It's a tough day.
You know, you can live with grounding out. Most batters can. You know, at least making contact.
Yeah.
And even if you don't get a hit, because baseball's hard, folks. But yeah, striking out is particularly troublesome. That one in the dirt, 1-1.
2 out of those 3 strikeouts were the final out of the inning.
Oh,
Third
okay.
out. He was the last guy. A chance to be the third time of the day.
I was
here.
gonna say, if he got caught looking, that's even worse. That one in the dirt off the catcher. 3-0 actually.
He was caught looking once. 2 swinging strikeouts. But a quick 3-0 count doesn't really seem like that might be his fate.
3-0. Yost fan trying to get back in the zone. Can't do it. And all of a sudden, guess what? The tying run is coming to the plate. We talked about the breeze of Yost fan and how he's been able to Number 20, Andrew White. Andrew White is stepping to the plate. Trying to drive home at least the run from
Now entering the game, number 20,
first.
Andrew White.
Strike one. Ospan trying to strand that runner and not make things as interesting. Long look. The lefty throws. Here comes the back pick. No tag. Runner back at first. 1-1. Just up and away. 2-1.
Interesting no call there. I feel like the umpire has been calling pitches like that today.
Well,
Outside.
most players would tell you, right, that they want umps to be consistent. So if he's been consistent all day up there, then that's just his zone. There's a strike. 2-2, back in the zone.
One strike away. Pirates.
From a W. Got it. Nope. Oh, yes, he foul tipped it. And that'll do it. Raise the Jolly Roger. The Ventura County Pirates walk away with their second win at home. Stay undefeated here at LA Valley College. Improve to 4-9 and 3-2 in league play. Thank you for joining us, everybody. I'm Justin Borses, your play-by-play commentator, alongside Landon Klotz. Stay tuned at about 4 o'clock for the GCCL Bucks versus the SoCal Hitmen, and follow Instagram for post-game coverage. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, folks.